Good morning from Valiant Lady. It is our first sea day and I am up literally with the sun. I saw it come up this morning because I've got a busy day planned. I am starting the day off with grabbing a little bit of breakfast and maybe some coffee, and then I have a like behind the scenes ship tour, and that is supposed to last like 2.5 or 3 hours. So it'll be a busy start of the day, but I'm gonna continue to make those memories and not dreams and live every day as a gift, because that's what it is, thanks to my donor. Let's go. So I went up to the galley to grab breakfast. I just did the quick grab, and then this was the behind the scenes like ticket. The only part of the behind the scenes tour that they allowed us to take photos was when we were on the bridge, which is usually the one place other cruise lines don't let you do, but it was. So here are some pictures. There's the window that looks all the way down at the water. Here's what they use to go and park when we are going to port. So many controls. It was crazy. This is the view from the side wing. And then this would be from like the captain's seat. At the end of the tour, we got some bubbles and then lanyards and a cup. So next we played Scoop There It Is, and yes, Bert and I were the contestants in Scoop There It Is.
A common phrase, but replacing one of the words with the word moo, and you all will have to fill in the blank. That did not count because you rang your cowbell before I finished reading all the answers. A is incorrect. Would you like to steal? B is correct.
These were the milkshake flavors we got to pick from for playing. Here we are with blindfolds. We had to reach in a box and then like guess what it was in the box. Everybody passed this one, even me.
What do you feel? What do you squeeze?
I feel a stuffed cow.
Had to get a picture with Andre and Mila. And then here's Bert and I with the milkshakes we got for playing. These are the milkshakes and food items that are in the social area. I just got a hot dog since it was about lunchtime. The next activity was the speed puzzle challenge. We made a team. Here's our team.
We're humans, but we can't all be one for right now, okay? Everyone's gotta get the...
We did complete our puzzle, well, as much as we could. It was missing a piece. And then it was time for the Halloween cabaret.
That is deadly. Compliments to my chef. Oh my goodness, I should introduce him to you now. He puts the gore in gourmet. Give it up for my head chef. Oh, wait. Well, if it isn't the Siamese twin I tried to cut loose 20 years ago. Sophie, the hostess. What happened?
So he was doing some final preparations and he walked into the freezer on deck 2 and the door slammed shut behind him and he's been trapped there all night. Frozen, trapped in ice, he's my lover boy and blue. Now he's stuck like glue. Get him out like...
Stick to lights. Check that neck. It's gluten-free. Honestly, accuracy.
Me!
To the freshly unfrozen.
Me, the chef.
Shall anyone present have any reason why these two shall not be bound and shackled? Speak now or forever hold...
I object!
Well, that was unexpected.
Oh, we locked eyes while I was blowing him into oblivion with my hair dryer.
What does that mean?
You can't marry the chef. I'm in love with him. though I move my world to be with him, still the gap between us is too wide. Close your legs. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Now, the winner is going to get 2 cocktails from us. We need your help, sailors. Is it Team Diva?
Is it Team Homestead?
I'm too high, I can't come down. Losing my head, spinning round and round. Do you feel me now? Will the taste of your lips, I'm on fire.
After the cabaret, we went to the next cruise spot. Here we are picking our prize. And then on to the Charmer. And there's Chris the Charmer. Good afternoon from Violet Lady. You know where I'm going to be if I have an extra couple minutes. So here on the hammock, it has been a busy day, but it's been so much fun. I started off the day with breakfast up in the Galley. It was very good. I didn't do the little flag thing. I actually walked by and just grabbed it off of kind of like the hot and ready line. It was good. Scrambled eggs, hash browns, toast, that kind of thing. And then we're whisked off to the behind the scenes tour, which was $200. I will say it was extra. I have sailor loot that I needed to use, so I had told myself that the next time I had sailor loot that I was going to do it. Was it fun? Yes. $200 may be a little pricey if you don't have sailor loot, but it did last almost 2.5-3 hours. Lots and lots of walking. There was nowhere to sit, and they didn't offer like a drink or a glass of water or anything like that, like some lines do. But it was definitely cool to see just how kind of they differ between different cruise lines and ships and things like that, but very, very cool. They did not let me take any photos or videos until we got to the bridge, and then we could take still photos, but that was it. So that's where the lack of documenting came from, but they just wouldn't let me. But our tour guide, Danielle, was great. It was a lot of fun. Definitely, if you have extra loot, do that. It was a lot of fun. At the end, we got a glass of champagne. They're big on champagne on Virgin. If you know, you know. And then they also gave us a lanyard that said behind the scenes tour and a like double insulated thermal cup. I don't know, Stanley, Yeti, whatever. Like with the little lid and all that kind of thing. So it was pretty cool. And it does say behind the scenes on it, and it's a good quality. So yeah, you get a little bit more than on other lines, but it is a little more expensive than other lines too. So after that, I met up with some of my friends, and we decided we were gonna try to do the scoop. There it is, which is just like a ice cream trivia. I had never seen it before, so I was like, let's go try it. Well, then we ended up getting to be in the show, but it was a lot of fun. I got like kicked out the first round, but it was a lot of fun. The prize for like participating in that was a boozy milkshake, which was absolutely fabulous. I hadn't had one on Virgin before, and they were really, really good. I might have to kind of make that part of the plan. But I then went and decided to go and do the speed puzzle with a bunch of the solos, and that was kind of just a contest. And again, like the prize for being the quickest was a round of drinks, but we weren't there, and actually our puzzle was missing a piece, so we never really did finish our puzzle. But it was a lot of fun. While we were there, I had a hot dog, so I was starting to get hungry. And then after Speed Puzzle, then went to the Halloween Cabaret show, which was in the Manor, and it was standing room only. So sorry if the videos aren't the best, but I did what I could. It was a good show. It was a little, well, it was mainly the show from last year, but they did make a few tweaks and things like that. So it was cute. It was fun Halloween theme, that kind of thing. After that, then it was time to do the like future cruise presentation or whatever. Always go to that. They give you free bubbles and they give you prizes for like listening to the spiel and all that. It lasts a half hour, but it was some really good information and like new itineraries and things like that. All of our group that went got a prize, so we got free bubbles. You could pick from a straw or sunglasses, and then they there was only like 7 cabins there, so they did like 5 prizes. I got casino credit. Jerome got the secret party gift, and then Bert got a discount and spa credit. So we all were winners for that. And then after that, we ran downstairs to go see Chris the Charmer and the magic show and things like that. And that brings us to now. So it has been a wild, crazy day, but it has been so much fun. Definitely making those memories and not dreams, and living every day as a gift, because that's what it is, thanks to my donor. So I will catch you up the next go round. And now it is time for dinner at the wake. Here's the menu. There is an upcharge on the left side, and then the right side is the included. The bread here is amazing. You gotta try it. And then here's the clam chowder. Go right ahead. Go all of it, please. Okay. It's so good.
There's the kale seeping in right there in the green. Thank you. Thank you.
And then I had the filet mignon. And here are the sides: mushrooms, fries, spinach, asparagus, cheesy potatoes, and then dessert and dessert drinks. This was mine, which was the apple, which was just like an apple pie. And then Jeremy got the chocolate caramel. And then this is the Halloween cheesecake.
Enough for now, don't worry.
Be happy.
Aligned with the stars of Orion's belt itself. Astronomy served both religious and practical purposes for
So fucking bad, and buy all the things I never had.
Next up was Diva Around the World. It was held in the Red Room, which prior to this cruise, the one I had seen was in the Manor, and I much prefer it in the Red Room. They could spread out. They used like different levels of the seating to interact. Much better spot. Next up was We Fancy Party in the Club.
Welcome to the Temple of Fanciness. You are here because you are fancy as fuck. You are fancy exactly as you are. I mean, look at your sexy self. If you're feeling fancy, say, I'm fancy. I'm fancy.
The truth, know that the peace come through and never cease. We never die, no, we never decease. We will reply like you.
And here are some pictures that Bert took while I was out dancing. I always liked the line dances. And yeah, the lighting was crazy. Here we are. Lots and lots of fun, and we could finally move. Good night from Valiant Lady. It has been a long day, but it has been so much fun and so many things to do. So when I think I left you last, it was right before dinner. So we went to dinner at the Wake. We actually got all of the meal tonight, but we did have to go to the later show just because we ran out of time for the early show again. But Wake was very, very, very good. I must say the Halloween dessert kind of looks like a crime scene, so don't be surprised at that one. But after that, then we went and listened to some live music. Went and stopped by like the stargazing, but it was just way too hot and muggy for me, so I went back in and started listening to more music. And then it was time for the Diva Around the World show, which was awesome. They will not let you video it, but you can take photos. So that's why there's photos but no videos. Sorry, I was following the rules. And then after that, we went straight to the manor for the Leaf Fancy Party, and it was fun. They didn't do all the numbers. I got you, Happenings crew. You didn't do them all this time, but the crowd kind of thinned out after like an hour, maybe 20 minutes, so they probably just didn't want to do the last like confetti one and all that. But I get you. But I did notice. We didn't finish. But then we just danced in the club a little bit. It got hot. I feel anything but fancy right now. I just feel sweaty and hot. But for those that know me, I wore my dress up the romper all night long. That never happens. So take note, all night long. All the guys were like, whoa, you didn't switch to your jeans and your t-shirt. I'm like, yeah, take note. But definitely fun night, and going to go and do some editing and try to get some sleep before tomorrow because it is going to be a very busy day. It is Cozumel, and we are going to an all-inclusive, and then it's also Scarlet Night. So, gonna rest up. But I will see you tomorrow while I continue to make those memories and not dreams and live every day as a gift, because that's what it is. Thanks to my donor. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you tomorrow.